Hey folks, this is Matt Rainwater, and today we're going to read Trailer Park Warlock Episode 9. And picking up from where we last left off, uh, Jake's golem, Betty, currently under attack by the United States Air Force. That's how out of hand this situation's getting. So, Trailer Park Warlock, not since the age of Solomon. That is a reference to something the Lich says later on in this episode. So here we go. Boom, thoom, boom, boom. Ooh, ah. Now we cut to Jake. He's somehow depressurizing through some sort of magic. We don't really do this too often in this story. Depressurizing himself to prepare himself for high altitude. I'm all pressurized back here. Brace yourself. Zoom, whoosh, whoosh, zoom, whoosh. Oh no. Don't tell me they hurt Buddy. Ooh, crackoom. Holy. Boom. Holy indeed. Not since the age of Solomon have I seen a force like this set upon the world. Oh, Buddy. Buddy, can you hear me? Master. I am besieged by a great torrent of pain. I do not understand what I feel. It'll be okay, buddy. What can I do to stop this? You must unmake the golem in the same manner you gave it life. You catalyzed the spell with the name of God, correct? Yeah. And that name was Earl, just a reminder. I'm not familiar with this name. But it must be a name of life. Now you must make it a name of death. Boom, boom, thoom, thoom, thoom. Whoa, doggy. I have you. Up, Warlock. We need to act before the conditions get... Ooh, krakow. And then, Buddy destroys the moon. Or blows off a chunk of the moon, anyway. Home, this is Delta 1. Request permission to draw back from enemy engagement. Boom. Mr. President, we've been given clearance to launch tactical warheads. It's the only time so far in the story that we see the president. What are your orders? I can't remember if it... I feel like it's referenced in the story at some point that his name is President Hawk. Not sure. I feel like maybe in a previous episode. So, nukes are being launched. Worse. Let's get to it then. It's a bit of a different name I used on Buddy, but I think I get the gist of what you're saying there. I need you to take the R. I'll take care of the E. Oh no, I think this is Jake saying. I need you to take care of the R. I'll take care of the E. Are you sure of this? Sure as sugar. The world does not normally rest on the certainty of sucrose. But I suppose I have no other choice. Krakoom. Ooh. This scene is very... I don't know, it has Akira vibes to it, if you know what I'm talking about. And so we had... let me narrate this. We had the countdown clock for the nuclear bombs, the missiles. And we see a shot of the president. I think this looks like a shot I added in, which is a good idea. And now we have Jake taking apart, or molding over the E. The Lich molding over the R. These look like they were shots added in too, but I'm not sure. You know what? I can't tell. Krakoom. Master. Krakoom. This is an added in shot right here. This is a good one. So Jake is kind of looks like he's having a hard time hanging on. I'm real sorry about all this, buddy. Our time is up, Warlock. I am glad to have been of service. Likewise. These are added shots. Foosh, boom. Blip. Krakoom. No, those weren't added in shots. Those were, sorry y'all. I'm kind of confusing myself. You know, I'm not sure, actually. I really don't know. Okay, this was an... Because I'm saying all this because there were definitely a lot of shots I added to this to just sort of expand. Because there were a lot of edits suggested to me by Ethan, my editor. So, anyway, let me narrate a little bit. We have Buddy growing smaller and smaller, and then the nuclear missiles take off, and then there's like a little blip, and it explodes, and we see this ray of indescribable light, I guess. And it destroys the missiles just in time, and then goes into some kind of weird portal. Whoosh-ah. And then we cut to Jake staring up into the sky. Sure am gonna miss you, buddy. Perhaps not as much as you... Well, what? I'm having a hard time with this word. Perhaps not as much as the money owed for my reparations to my estate. Reparations? You're the one who owed money in the first place. Necromite or not, the damages you're responsible for far outweigh whatever services you rendered previously. You avoid payment for weeks, and you tell me I'm somehow responsible. You acted outside the bounds of our contract, Warlock. What does it say right here? Maybe that's so small. I intentionally made it that small, but let me see if I can read it. Maybe you never read the contract. It's so tiny. Let me zoom in here. I read every word. So yeah, they're arguing as they sail off into the sunset. To be continued. So that is episode 9, and that concludes the saga of Buddy. And if y'all are already following me on Patreon, but if you're interested, there's also my Twitter, which is at MattJRainwater, and then Instagram at MatthewRainwater. So, any final thoughts that I have about this episode? It seemed very ambitious to me when I was first writing it, and reading it now, it's like, oh, this is such a simple story. Because Trailer Park Warlock has gotten so much more complicated as it's gone on, which I like. It's fun. But anyway, it's fun reading these with y'all, and I hope y'all are having a good day. I will talk to y'all again soon, all right? Later.